All right. So, continuing on through chapter 6. Next one's going to be unit rates here. But before we do that, kick off here, if we're looking at will these ratios be equivalent? Well, we have 41,000 flutes for every 26,000 clarinets and 82,000 flutes for every 52,000 clarinets. So first thing I do is I look at and I go, okay, they're all in the thousands, so I could reduce them all by 1,000. So if we get rid of these 3 zeros on each one. So now we're working with 41 to 26 and 82 to 52. So smaller numbers, easier to work with. Now, immediately I'm looking and going, okay, well, 1 to 2, if I double it, 4 to 8, double it. So if I take this side times 2, I would get, so 41 times 2 gives me 82. If I take the other side times 2 as well, 26 times 2 is 52. So yes, they will be equivalent. They're both going to be the same ratio, where we're going to multiply by the same factor on both numbers to get our second set of ratios. Okay. So, unit rate. Unit rate is going to be a ratio of two measurements of different units with the denominator of 1 unit. So we're going to be like miles per hour, gallons per minute, feet per second. So it's per 1 unit at a time. So we're still using that ratio. We're dealing with measurements, but our second one is going to be per 1 unit of measurement. So all we got to do is take our first one divided by the second one. So like here, we're going 15 pages in 3 days to know, well, how many pages is it per 1 day? So if we take 15 and divide it by 3, we're going to get 5. So 5 pages per day would be the unit rate. So even though they covered 15 pages over those 3 days, each day though they did 5. So that's what we're looking for with these unit rates. So really it's the first number divided by the second to find out how much per one thing it is. So 100 students on 5 buses. So we want to know how many students per bus. So again, just divide it by that second number. So 100 divided by 5 is going to be 20. So 20 students per bus. Okay. If we have 882 deliveries in 98 hours, well, how many deliveries per hour? So again, we divide by 98. So in your calculator, you would take 882 divided by 98, and you'll end up with 9 deliveries per hour. Okay. So again, first number divided by the second will be how many per something, in this case per hour it would be. Now, we can also use those unit rates to solve story problems. So Jenny took a total of 10 pages of notes during 2 hours of class. After attending class for 3 hours, how many total pages of notes will she have in her notebook? Well, let's first find out how many pages per hour is she finding. So for 10 to 2, 10 pages for those 2 hours. To find the unit rate, we would divide then by 2 and get 5 pages per hour. So we know if we're doing 3 hours, each hour is 5 pages, then we can multiply this. So 3 times 5 then to get to our 3 hours would be 15 pages. So use the unit rate to get how much it is per hour, and then we just multiply by how many hours it was. Okay. So that's it for this lesson. Let me know if you have any questions. Remember, you can always pan me, email me, send me a message on Google Classroom. You could always rewind and watch something if you didn't quite get it, or pause it if you need more time to write stuff down. But until next time, we'll talk to you later.